Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. So Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
He has found the way through. Good read, needed to be. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who
takes a shot! Goal, England! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Chouameni. Can he get on the end of this? Cherki.
Urawa Reds are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Hakimi. This is a promising build-up. Haaland. Decent chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top drawer. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Urawa Reds present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Courtois clearly engaging in mind games here. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's tidy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the counter is on. And it's Palmer. And it's made its way to him. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
James with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted. Eze, who does have an assist to his name. Thuram. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now this could be a chance. Haaland. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Haaland. Oh, great chance! He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Thuram.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Saliba. Now it's Palmer. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Palmer. Barella. Eze. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. So what can they make of this? Tries to play it through. Cherki. Haaland. Oh, that was vital. Barella. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Palmer. And it's Mendes. And here's Palmer.
1 minute added time.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Thuram! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. We can review the first half.
Urawa Reds really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that...
Shot, surely! The Urawa Reds have their second corner now. And that has been knocked clear. England have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Courtois claims comfortably. James. Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Barella. England are looking to go forward now. He's on it, can he get away? And that pass just didn't quite work. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cherki. He's through here. Oh, well played, well played.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. And they're quick to get it back. Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Cherki. And it's Hakimi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Barella. Tchouameni. Oh, good take in a good area. And the shot! And there's a goal! Back to within one! Interesting!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Substitution for England, number 15, Hakimi, number 6, Locatelli.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Eze,
A
number
shift in
9,
momentum, perhaps.
Number 21,
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief
number
is back.
14, Ryan Cherki.
Urawa Reds still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Number 13, De Bruyne.
Well, it's definitely the
Number
right attitude
17,
and application, Peter.
Dembele.
They've got to keep
Number
pushing.
8,
They're coming again and again.
You know, the
Number 20,
interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitutions taking place.
And the finish! In he goes again. He's got away with one there. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Barella has got himself a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pedri. Pedri. He's in a great position here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Succumbs to the pressure. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Alvarez chips it through. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to belt it away. Played out wide, back where it came from.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
De Bruyne is in a really good position out wide.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
De Bruyne. Ferran Torres. Vinicius Junior, and he's in on goal. Palmer. Can he spark a counter here? Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Pedri. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's James. There won't be another chance after this one. Deftly away. And the referee brings it to a close. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
And now I'd just
The
like
end
to
of the
read out
game.
our fan club members who are
Reflections.
celebrating their
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's...
Shot, surely! It's in! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Nuno Mendes. Showing great feet there. Palmer gets a cross in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Haaland.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for options for movement. Out of play for a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Ball's gone out of play. Wriggles his way through. Nicely weighted ball. Ball in towards them. Oh, great leap! Van Dijk plays it all the way forward. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Urawa Reds are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Urawa Reds are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He is just caressing the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Tchouaméni. Played out wide. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And he was alert to it.
Urawa Reds clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Now it's Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Barella. And Mendes. And it's Palmer. Looking for the run. Mbappe. That is good strength. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a sweeping cross. Pass somewhat off target. Locatelli. De Bruyne.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Locatelli. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. And it's De Bruyne. Van de Ven. And it's James. Barella. Tchouaméni. Oh, he's found support out wide. Thuram receives it in a good position here. He's in a great position here. Look at the space, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Urawa Reds find a position of real strength now. Eze! Eze! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And this could be the final action of the first half. De Bruyne falls short. It's a goal kick. Locatelli. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, super find. Haaland is onto this. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Please make sure.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Urawa Reds, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0.
Substitution for England, number 3, Maguire.
So we're off again.
Coming on the field is number 10, Ronald Araujo.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Thuram. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mendes venturing down the left. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Mendes scooting forward. Eze. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball is over the line. Now it's Thuram.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Row of Reds, gloriously greedy. 3 up and looking for more. Eze powering forward here. No way through there. No, he's not getting any further than that. Thuram going after that. Chips it through. Locatelli. That's Eze.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, Red, nice interception. James. And it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes. And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Hakimi. And he's quick to return it. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe gets into a good position. Oh, sweet feet. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's been shoots! And that's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
Number 7.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
And we come to you now with the
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Big chance! Missed by a fraction. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cherki. He won't be happy with that one. James gets on his bike and on the move. Cherki. James. Now, can they get him away? Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Knocks it into space. Backward it goes. Played out towards the right wing. And he's gone backward here. Raul Red. Chance, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, that was no routine save.
Barella clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thuram running with the ball, looking for options for movement. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Pinches it off him. Bruno Fernandes! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! And it's Urawa Reds who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a sharp pass.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Eze. Cherki.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Palmer. He's a sharp little ball here. Locatelli. This is a promising build-up. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Goes for a shot! And it's Palmer. And here's Thuram. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. James. Bruno Fernandes. James makes a move down the right. James is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nuno Mendes. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Mendes. Palmer, given the lift of his goal. And here's Thuram. Strokes it back. Bruno Fernandes. Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Cherki.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now that looks a decent ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Urawa Reds come in leading by just the odd goal.
Celebrating their birthdays today.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Urawa Reds can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And a header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Thuram. Palmer. Foot in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Locatelli.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, it's Dembele. Can he get onto this? He's got away. Chance for a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Hakimi.
Urawa Reds really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Great ball if he can get there. Barella. Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to the hour now. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Dembele. Urawa Reds can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Thuram being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Palmer. He's had it taken off him. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's James. He's on it. Can he get away? That's the keeper's ball. Well, they could break here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's Dembele. Cherki. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
James. Barella. He's picked his way through. Bruno Fernandes. Good driving run. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Threads one in.
Urawa Reds really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Urawa Reds need to make something happen here. This looks promising. Corner then.
Substitution.
Urawa Reds have their second corner now. England are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass isn't the best. England do have a chance to counter here. And it's Barella. Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk is there to clear.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Osimhen producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Barella.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And here's Barella. And the pass is intercepted. Osimhen. Spread out to the left. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution in progress.
So that means another 30 minutes football. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution for England, number 3, Maguire.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. And this is De Bruyne. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Cleared away. Urawa Reds have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Barella. Barella really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He's found space here. He is through here. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's having a shot! And how did he not put that away? Beraldo. And it's Robertson. Now Van Dijk. Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Pedri. Oh, that was vital. Barella. De Bruyne. Barella. England disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Barella. And here's Haaland. And we're halfway through extra time.
Fellow attendees, this is a...
Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. There's the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
That pass has been well intercepted. Driving forward. Oh, super ball! Chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Substitutions taking place.
Urawa Reds are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And here's Barella. Shoots! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. Corner number 2 then. De Bruyne with the short one, and that was somewhat errant. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they... And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Beraldo. He's being urged to shoot. Rodgers gets it away. De Bruyne is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rabiot.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's where it came from. Good take, and is he in? Played out wide. Now Eder Militao. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's it, there is no more. It is going to penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Players then beyond the point of exhaustion, but there is still one final act to come. Haaland to go first. And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Rodgers is the next man in the spotlight.
Yeah, good pen that.
A swift riposte. De Bruyne is the man who's second in line. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Alvarez is second man up. Wonderful poise and placement.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
England feeling the pressure. Made it look easy.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
Osimhen is third in line. Never in doubt.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
This then to level matters. That's a brilliant read.
Well, I think the keeper did very well to stay upright until the very end. This to win it. No pressure, of course.
Dispatched. Urawa Reds have won it by the barest of margins. Two sides more or less inseparable until the final kick of the ball. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. A probing pass. That's been cut out, well played. That's a little off target. Wriggles his way through. Nicely weighted ball. And the finish! That's put paid to the danger. Great vision. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Locatelli. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's picked it up out wide. Eze venturing down the left. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's...
Big chance! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Urawa Reds have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cherki. That's Eze. He's free, he has got space. Palmer clears without hesitation. Eze, Barella, producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Played into space. England are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Nuno Mendes. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Ambitious ball here. It's out for a goal kick. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos makes the interception. Robertson. This is a promising build-up. It's run loose here. Some resolute defending there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Palmer. James. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hakimi. Palmer. Oh, sweet feet. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Urawa Reds couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Nuno Mendes.
Urawa Reds can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
He is through here. Vinicius Junior!
tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Nuno Mendes. That's a cute ball. Mbappe! Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's Dembele. That is lovely. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Some first-half thoughts?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Urawa Reds leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Bruno Fernandes. Barella. Robertson does well to get it back. England can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nuno Mendes. Mbappe might just make this. Tries from distance. Well, they could break here. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Thuram being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Urawa Reds are still that goal to the good. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Locatelli. Bruno Fernandes proves too strong. Palmer. Knocks it into space. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for England, number 14.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 17, Dembele. Number 8,
Rice with the short one.
Junior.
Very
Number
nicely
18,
done.
Eze. Number 6,
Oh, that's nice.
Locatelli.
Oh, well played, well played.
Number 13.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming. Ferran Torres! And that's a sharp finish. England are back in business. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Ferran Torres. Shapes to shoot! Goal, England! And the comeback is complete. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Haaland. Gravenberg gets a foot in here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gravenberg did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passing nice and neat.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's in a great position here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ferran Torres.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Brilliantly cut out.
Substitution for England.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Coming on the field is number 10.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Substitutions taking place.
It's James. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! And that's in. We thought they were done, but never say never. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Rafael Leao. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Substitution.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Rower Reds displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Barella. Rice. Might be danger here. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafael Leao wins the duel this time. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's in on goal. De Bruyne. Now it's Ferran Torres. Pass somewhat off target. And he can clear it away. Now it's Osimhen. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Osimhen. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, nice touch. Gravenberch. And here's Rafael Leao. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rafael Leao. And we're halfway through extra time.
And now, to all members of the crowd,
So
I'd
those
like
15
to ask
minutes
you to
have
join me in
flown
wishing
by.
our birthday boy
Limbs
a
now and
very
heads
special
indeed at the
birthday.
point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Substitution for England, number 11.
And
Van
we're
Dijk.
off for the final
Coming on
time.
to replace him is number
This has been
19,
enthralling.
Rashford.
So what do the last 15 minutes have left? The ball has bounced loose now.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Vinicius Junior given the lift of his goal. Marquinhos. Barella, who does have an assist to his name. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Threads one in. He can run onto that. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for...
And a chance! And it's come back out to him. He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.